Prince Harry and Meghan Markle built a global image around compassion, integrity, and changing the world. But what happens when the very foundation meant to prove that vision quietly starts falling apart? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have never been just celebrities. Every move they make becomes a headline, every decision sparks debate, and every promise is placed under a microscope. When they launched their philanthropic venture, it was framed as something different, a new model of charity built on transparency, impact, and moral leadership. But today, uncomfortable questions are growing. And they're not coming from tabloids alone. They're coming from donors, observers, and people who once believed in the mission. For Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, philanthropy wasn't just an add-on to fame. It became a central pillar of their public identity. Speeches, interviews, and media appearances consistently emphasized values like accountability, service, and doing the right thing when institutions fail. That's why recent developments have hit so hard. Behind the polished messaging, signs of instability began to surface. Financial pressure, internal confusion, staff departures, and a growing sense that the reality behind the scenes didn't match the public narrative. Charities are judged by impact, by who they help, what changes, and how resources are used. When those answers become unclear, trust erodes quickly, and trust is everything. If this already has you questioning things, hit like right now. It helps more people see this story, and the deeper layers are still coming. Sources familiar with the situation describe an organization struggling to sustain itself. People working behind the scenes were reportedly left with uncertainty instead of clarity. Roles focused on execution and delivery disappeared. Momentum slowed. Direction blurred. At the same time, branding decisions raised eyebrows. Instead of clear explanations, the public saw quiet shifts, moves that felt more like damage control than renewal. For Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, this contrast became impossible to ignore. On one hand, they spoke passionately about responsibility and ethics. On the other, critics began asking why those same standards didn't seem visible within their own operation. These aren't hostile questions, they're basic expectations. Online conversations shifted fast. Supporters who once defended Prince Harry and Meghan Markle began asking harder questions. Neutral observers became skeptical. Critics became louder, and once skepticism sets in, it spreads. People started wondering, where is the measurable impact? Why does transparency feel selective? Why does rebranding appear before accountability? If you were in their position, what would you do? Should Prince Harry and Meghan Markle fully open the books and explain everything? Or is silence the safer option? What makes this situation bigger than one organization is what it represents. Celebrity philanthropy carries enormous influence, but also enormous responsibility. Fame attracts money. Money demands structure, and structure requires oversight. Experts often warn that good intentions are not enough. Without strong governance, even well-meaning initiatives can collapse under their own weight. For Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, this moment could redefine their legacy. Their public brand has always rested on the idea that they are different, more ethical, more aware, more committed to meaningful change. But perception can shift quickly when actions don't align with words. Right now, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle face a critical choice. They can respond with full transparency, clear explanations, detailed disclosures, and visible reform. Or they can remain quiet, hoping attention moves elsewhere. History shows that silence rarely works, because unanswered questions don't disappear, they multiply. This story isn't just about money. It's about credibility. It's about whether influence is being used responsibly and whether promises made to the public are honored behind closed doors. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle once positioned their work as proof that compassion and accountability could coexist with fame. Now the world is watching to see if that vision can survive real scrutiny.